Hello everybody, it's the Universal Critic. I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want. And today my review is going to be a little different because, well, I'm reviewing Jurassic Park and, pretty much all of you have already seen Jurassic Park. And, well, what's the point of telling you how good the movie is? Because, well, I'm sure a lot of you like it, and I'm just going to give my personal opinion, but I'm going mostly just some nitpicks and I'm also going to be comparing it to the book, which I think is superior to the movie, but the movie's still good. Let's just get this out of the way. The 3D was actually pretty cool. I mean, well, the special effects are a little dated. Well, the CGI is a little dated. I mean, it's a 20-year-old movie, so... But the 3D was actually good, especially with the scenes with the T-Rex. Those are pretty good. Look pretty cool in 3D. But aside from that, how's the movie hold up? Well, I won't go over the plot because I'm sure all of you already know the plot. I certainly do, but let's do little comparisons to the book. It's not that the movie changed a lot from the book, it's just that there are just some parts that were left out of the book. Like, you know that in the third movie, which I'm sure a lot of you seem to hate, you know the scene with the Pteranodon aviary, you know, the Pteranodons everywhere, that was in the book, but it wasn't in the movie. And also, the character John Hammond, the guy who owns the park, in the book he dies. Yeah. I suppose you could say it's like a nearsighted, irresponsible man being destroyed by his own creation, but in the movie they do it kinda well too. Instead he's left to live with his mistakes for the rest of his life. At least until the sequel, but we're not reviewing the sequel. Anyway, what else? So yeah, the book is better, but the movie is still pretty good too. Like I said, there's some elements from the book that weren't present in the movie, like at one point in the book they discuss creating miniaturized dinosaurs to keep as household pets. Yeah, wouldn't that... They should put that in the fourth movie. They should, like, totally run with that in the fourth movie, which they are making. Just to dispel all rumors, they are making the fourth movie. It's supposed to come out next year, but then again, they've been promising us a fourth movie for the past 10 years, so maybe we shouldn't take it so seriously. So now that we got the comparisons to the book out of the way, let's talk about some other stuff in the movie. Frankly, like, I've heard people say that there isn't a deeper meaning to this movie, and maybe they're right, but maybe they're not. Suppose you could argue that, like, maybe there's an anti-corporate message, you know, with the little corporate espionage plot that causes all the mayhem in the park, but really it doesn't portray corporations as evil, just nearsighted and irresponsible, but not evil. But that's neither here. But most kids usually see these kinds of movies, and kids don't care about stuff like that. And there's also the whole Jeff Goldblum's little spiel about, you know, not being able to control nature and how unpredictable nature is, but that's just I mean, they definitely kind of hammer that in a little, but it's not like the main focus of the movie. The main focus is the dinosaurs. And there's also some minor nitpicks I have with this movie, like, at one point they say, like, they've been genetically engineering the dinosaurs to be all female so they can't reproduce, because, you know, that's so much easier than just genetically engineering them so they're sterile. Really? And they also, like, they mix the dinosaur DNA with frog DNA to make the complete embryos, and they seem to have completely forget about the fact that some frogs can actually change their sex, allowing the dinosaurs to reproduce. Really? The most brilliant geneticists in the world couldn't have foreseen that? Uh-huh. Right. And there's also that little bit at the end where the little girl is able to reboot the entire computer system of the park. A 14-year-old is able to completely reprogram some of the most advanced computers in the world. Clever girl. Anyway, Jurassic Park 3D is a worthwhile watch. Some of the effects are a little creaky, especially the CGI, but the animatronics are really good. Like the T-Rex, the animatronic T-Rex, I believe that thing was real. I believed it when I was a kid. It still looks real even now. And of course, there's also some problems with the paleontology in the movie. Like, in the movie, of course, you all know this. They say T-Rexes can only see you when you don't can't see you if you don't move. Velociraptors are about 6 feet tall and have human-like intelligence. Guess how much of that was scientifically accurate? I'll give you a clue. Not one flipping bit. So yeah, this is not a. But then again, this is not a paleontology lesson. It's just a movie. If you want to learn about paleontology, go read a book or something. Not the actual Jurassic Park book, but you know what I mean. So overall, Jurassic Park 3D is a worthwhile watch, and I highly recommend it to all you people who loved it who loved it when it first came out, and people who haven't seen it at all. What few people there are. I'm the Universal Critic. I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want. Goodbye.